Where I come from, everybody believes in Jesus. I mean, I do too, just not in the same way they do. My whole life I couldn't get myself to accept what they claimed about the Son of Mary. How could God have a son? It didn't make sense to me. As an adolescent, I started to search for answers. I knew the truth was out there. I just didn't know what it was. I first started with books within the Christian tradition, then Buddhist, then others. But all of them felt like they had the human touch. It wasn't until I finally opened up the Quran that I felt like I had opened up my heart directly to the doors of the divine. The light was unmistakable, and it illuminated my soul more and more with each letter I read from God's eternal speech. This book was different. This was the book. All the answers I was searching for were here. My only response, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. I professed my faith in front of God, but I couldn't tell anyone. It was just unacceptable in my country. I didn't even have anyone to teach me. My phone was my guide. I would read the Quran from it. I even learned to pray through it. And later in life, I would use it as a key study tool when I couldn't afford books. I wanted to seek knowledge, but first, I decided to spend a Ramadan in a Muslim country. For the first time in my life, I saw Islam as a lived reality and met people that embodied the prophetic light, true prophetic inheritors who were living examples of that which I read. I decided to dedicate myself to follow their path, and I haven't returned home since, other than for short visits. I couldn't even afford to buy the books that we were studying. I would just get by with PDFs on my broken phone. But the Islamic Scholars Fund changed that. It gave me the support I needed to get back on my feet. I've been able to refocus and regain my independence. Not only did it provide me with the financial support I needed, but it also gave me access to mentorship from senior scholars. I no longer keep my Islam a secret. In fact, along with my studies, I've even started teaching people back in my home country, so they too can find the light like I did.
The Islamic Scholars Fund has fully distributed $1.9 million this year alone to support scholars and students in need. Help us to reach our annual target of $2.3 million to be a part of this unique opportunity to preserve Islamic knowledge for generations to come. Don't delay. Give your zakat and charity today to support the true inheritors of the prophets and the backbone of our Muslim communities.